Hey soccer people, Coach Mike here with New Vision Soccer Academy. And today we're bringing you Soccer Essentials 1, Attacking Moves Level 2. The next series of attacking moves, we're gonna learn 4. It's going to be sole of the foot same, sole of the foot opposite, sole of the foot scissor, and R9. Now, you're gonna learn the move and a counter move to that move. So watch. The first skill is going to be sole of the foot same. So I'm going to be dribbling at my opponent. I'm going to use the bottom or the sole of my right foot to roll the ball diagonally at my defender. I'm going to reorganize my feet to the side of the ball and then escape past the defender with the outside of my foot. So I'm going to go sole of the foot, same, to get by my opponent. Okay? I'm rolling the ball diagonally at my defender, and then I'm going to push at the opposite angle with the outside of the same foot that I roll it with. So I'm going to roll right, push with the outside of my right foot. Good. The next skill we'll be learning is sole of the foot opposite. So a very similar move, but now after we've rolled the ball with the bottom of our right foot, we're going to use the inside of our opposite foot to cut the ball tight across our body before we escape. So I'm going to roll the ball with the sole of my right, stepping across my body, and then the inside of my opposite foot will hit the ball. So it looks like this. Sole of the foot, opposite. And now I'm going to escape past my defender. So I'm coming around, sole of the foot, opposite, and now I'm going. Now, we're going to learn the counter moves to those first 2 moves. And the reason that it's called a counter move is it's going to look like the original move, but then we're going to end up going in the opposite direction. So the counter move to sole of the foot same is going to be sole of the foot scissor, where we roll the ball directly at our opponent with the sole of our foot, but instead of escaping with the outside, we're going to step around the ball in a scissor motion and then escape with the outside of the opposite foot. So I'm going to roll the ball, sole of the foot, scissor, and now I'm going. As I roll the ball at the defender, it's enticing the defender to step towards me. And now the defender's at a disadvantage. So as soon as I feel that defender step, I'm going to hit the scissor and be gone. So sole of the foot, scissor, and now I'm gone. Much better. The next move we're going to learn is called the R9, named after the famous Brazilian Ronaldo Nazario. Now, it's the counter move to sole of the foot opposite. So with sole of the foot opposite, we use the bottom of our right foot to roll the ball across our body, and then the inside of the foot would cut it. Well, now we're going to do that same motion, but instead of hitting the ball with the inside of the foot, we're just going to miss the ball, bringing both feet to this side of the ball, and then push the ball past our opponent. The move has 2 really strong effects. The first is that the roll and step is a great fake in and of itself. But the second effect is that as we do this skill, we're repositioning our body between the ball and our opponent so they can't steal it. So if for whatever reason they don't get faked out, I've repositioned my body to block off the defender, okay? So here's how the skill looks. I'm going to come at my opponent, roll with the sole of my foot, and step around with the left. Coming at my opponent. A defender has something that's known as their tackle radius. The tackle radius is the length of their tackle leg all the way around their body in a circle, okay? So as an attacker, you need to understand that the length of their leg determines where they can steal the ball from you. So if you're an attacker, you don't want to start your move inside their radius or even finish inside their radius. You want to do the move just outside of that tackle radius so the ball is never in a position where it can be taken away, and you're not so far away from the defender that they're able to easily recover. So fake early and don't get too close to your opponent. Another thing to note is that in soccer, we want to be unpredictable. Not just with our dribbling moves, but everything we do can be unpredictable. What do I mean by that? I mean that if I'm in a game and I'm solely looking at one guy and I'm just dribbling at that guy, well, now that defender knows that I'm about to take him one-on-one. But if I dribble with my head up, looking in all directions, scanning the field, I can be in dribble mode and pass mode at the same time. And that makes me twice as dangerous because now the defender doesn't know if I'm going to dribble or pass. So make sure you don't just stare at your opponent, even if you do want to take them on, but you're scanning other options at all times. Not only will it make you a more balanced player, but your 1v1 moves will be much more effective because this defender does not know what you're going to do next.